I'd like to place an order.
What you like?
Yeah, I'd like 3 orders of garlic chicken.
And then?
And then 3 orders of white rice.
And then?
And then... Oh, hey, you guys want soup?
Sure.
Yeah, 3 orders of wonton soup.
And then?
Oh, some fortune cookies, too.
And then?
And then, you can put it in a brown paper bag and come put it in my hand, because I'm ready to eat.
And then?
No, and then!
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 And then?
Really starting to piss me off, lady. And then, I'm gonna come in there, and I'm gonna put my foot in your ass if you say "and then" again!
And then?
And then they finally deliver our fucking Chinese food after an hour and 15 minutes. Motherfucker.
You forgot my pork fried rice.
I think it was longer than that.
40 minute must be longer in Chinese New Year. This motherfucker ordered some damn General Chicken, some sesame seed chicken, and some pork my chicken, whatever the hell it
I
is.
got bourbon chicken.
Sweet sour pork.
Yeah, sweet sour pork. Yes. 40 minutes turned into 2 hours.
45 minutes. Normally they're pretty quick.
Normally
they're there before time. Not tonight.
they tell you it takes 10 minutes to cook it, and it took them that long to deliver it.
Like I was stressing out.
It is, man.
I had to call because he was going to force me to call if I didn't.
I know. I wasn't forcing nobody.
I was stressing out because it was infringing on my bedtime.
Pizza Hut was pulling in on 40 minutes. Mike is calling up. It was an hour.
Let me speak to the manager.
Hour and 10 minutes. I was like, I guess I'll call him now.
Hey, it worked. The shit showed up.
As soon as I called.
About 10 minutes later, and that's about how far the place away is.
Yeah, just like Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
So I think that because you called and complained, that they
I
probably
didn't complain. I just asked for a status.
they probably spit in your rice.
I hope.
I bet
not.
they put onions in that shit when you asked for no onions.
I didn't see an onion, so if they were good about it.
They juiced the onions and then cooked it in the onion juice.
Motherfuckers.
they soaked your chicken.
Damn
in onions.
Nazis.
Hey,
They're not. It's Panda World. What is Panda?
Chinese people.
Yes.
It's Chinese food.
Yeah, you damn Nazis. Oh.
You damn China Nazis.
Damn China man.
Oh man.
But they did get a fortune cookie though, and it said that I don't remember what it said. Fuck. It said something about
You forgot it the first time you read it too.
Yeah.
Imagination is everything. It's a preview of the future.
Yours was relevant too to our Chinese food being late.
Yeah, mine said, "Don't fret. When you zig, your friends will zag."
Oh yeah, it was
Something
Game
like
of Thrones related, and we were
Yeah.
watching Game of Thrones. That's
We
what
were
it was.
watching Battles of the Bastard. Or
It
Battle
said
of
your
Bastard.
friends will zig.
Whenever it says, "Don't fret" or something. Whenever you zig, wherever your friends will zag or something like that.
And on the show, the kid didn't zig or zag, and he got shot with an arrow,
Oh.
running straight.
Yeah, we can get back onto some Game of Thrones in a little bit, or you want to do it now since it's coming out on Sunday?
The Game
Oh,
of Bones.
whatever.
Oh man.
Speaking of Game of Bones, I got a text message about our podcast last week. My buddy Big Tom Callahan
Big Tom.
said, "I'm listening to sex noises with your father." Because him and my
so
dad
weird.
work together.
Yeah.
I guess they were listening to the podcast, to John's great game of trying to decide or trying to guess who the sex noises are from.
Boy, they got an earful.
Yeah, my response was awkward.
Well, I messed up on that a little bit, so.
It was better him listening to it with my dad than me listening to it with my dad. That would be even weirder.
That's true. Yeah, you don't want to listen to that with your dad. Not at all.
It's like one of those things where you're watching a show by yourself. There's never any boobs or anything on it, or sex scenes. But then if you're watching it with
That's
like
how it always
your
is,
mom
man.
and dad, boom, boobs
Boom.
and everything, you're like, what the fuck?
Dude, I'm telling you, when you watch porn, you should keep it down because, like, I thought I was at home all by myself and watching a little porn and had the full volume up, you know, and they're just getting it. And
Riding around and getting it.
I leave to go somewhere, and outside is a package. Evidently, the fucking UPS guy delivered a package, and he probably heard it.
Thought you were going to Pound Town. And
Hey, man, that guy's straight getting it. He's in there punching her in the ribs and grabbing her in her hair.
Yeah,
That's great.
surround sound.
Oh, yeah. I was home alone, man. I felt like Macaulay Culkin. Everybody's gone.
Oh, man. Yo, what do you, I had a joke. What do you call a camel with 3 humps? Pregnant. It's only got 2, right?
I don't know. I guess, yeah.
Whatever.
I thought it had a single hump.
John's joke went over as well as mine did last week.
On this episode of Shut Your Fucking Mouth, I go off on Ross again. Shut your fucking mouth.
Hey, what do you call a priest that's training to become a lawyer?
I don't know.
A father-in-law.
Oh, man.
Ross wanted to laugh.
Ross, did you
He's
get your-
tried.
Ross,
He's looking off in the distance. So he
Ross,
doesn't-
I know you got your free coffee today from Wawa.
I did. I got a 24 ounce. I took advantage of it. Free coffee any size. I got the biggest size they had.
That's when I know Ross is really into this coffee cake, when he stopped
He really
to get free
stopped at
coffee.
Wawa?
I did.
He stopped
It was
to
I've
free
get
never
free
coffee.
stopped at Wawa for
That was the
coffee.
first time I ever stopped at Wawa and got coffee because it was free.
Yeah,
Really?
it's not
I didn't
bad,
make
right?
my own today.
Was it good?
It was. I got the
Yeah.
French vanilla roast
Yes.
with French vanilla creamer in it.
It's very good. It's not bad. Well, it's not very good,
I
but
had
it's
it.
good.
It was a 24 ounce, so I had to do the instead of the Michael 1-2, I had to do the Michael 1-2-3. Had to add a third
See,
thing of creamer in there.
It's any size.
Yeah.
So
What really startles me about that is he thought of me to pour his creamer, but he didn't think of me to text me, hey, man, free coffee at the Wawa.
I did. I sent you a Snapchat. Check your fucking Snapchat.
Bitch, I don't get service.
I was literally in my car when I got the coffee. I got in my car and sent all y'all fucking snaps saying, "Hey, free coffee at Wawa today."
Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to put him on the hot seat. I'm pulling up my Snapchats here.
I'll bring my
Was it private or was it public?
both. I sent it private to all y'all. Then I also put it on my story.
Yeah, see, I didn't
Okay,
make,
here
I
it
didn't
comes.
make it
It's
to Wawa.
loading. Free, any size. Okay, my God, he did.
Sure enough, he did.
Let's see if I ever call
Actually,
him a liar.
I delivered it 15 hours ago, and Micah still hadn't opened it, but it should refresh here in a
Yeah,
second.
I literally just opened it.
I love my Keurig, so that's what I had this morning.
It's great, ain't it?
I love that little thing.
I tried to tell you, man, for
I love-
years.
I love mine too, but hey, Wawa's free. I didn't have to waste
yeah.
a pod today.
Oh, yeah. Every once in a while, you want to just get it somewhere else. Instead of the comforts of your own house.
That was the first coffee I ever had that wasn't in a K-cup.
Really? That's amazing.
I think you would
I started drinking coffee 2 weeks ago, Micah.
I forgot. I forgot.
I think if you would have started earlier, you would have been a coffee drinker a lot longer.
Yeah, man, I'm a seasoned pro. I've been at it for like at least 4 or 5 years now, I guess. Yeah.
I've been drinking coffee for a while, but the Keurig is a new thing for me.
Nah.
Like, I've had it before, like 1 cup, but it wasn't that great. It might have been just what I had.
Might have been. A lot of times, if people don't clean them, they get bitter, and your coffee tastes like shit. I clean my shit every day.
Yeah, so that could have been part
I
of
gotta
it.
buy one of the pods that you can put in there.
They're
and clean
very
it.
rechargeable, yes.
Yeah, they sell the cleaner pods apparently.
They do. It goes in there and it descales it, and it cleans all the crap out
And
of
they
it.
do. I haven't washed mine yet.
Speaking of Keurigs, there was a guy, Key West, he got arrested for stealing $300.59 from a Kmart. He evidently he bought a Keurig, and he bought Mr. Coffee pot and like some clear tubing or something.
Yeah.
And he returned the items, but he put a basketball
Yeah.
in the box of the Keurig, and he put something else in the other box, and they caught it like days later. So they went back and arrested him. The crazy part is the bitch just bought an island down there for $8 million
Yeah.
3 days before he went and did that at Kmart.
So a $120 coffee maker isn't shit to him.
Yeah, light bulbs. That's what it was. He stole light bulbs.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with
I guess that's how people get rich.
Evidently.
They say some of the richest people you know
Oh
are the
my
cheapest people you
God.
know.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's stealing a Keurig though. Like, it's one thing if you. I don't know.
And the crazy thing is to have the balls to take it back.
It was
Like literally basketballs laying around to put in the box.
It'd be one thing if he was frugal or if he was pinching pennies and he knew how to do it. Like,
Well-
find a way to make it to make it where he didn't have to spend a lot of money. But he was stealing something he didn't need to steal.
Well, he probably was broke. He just bought an island for $8
Yeah.
million 3 days before.
And all he wanted was a goddamn cup of coffee and some light in his house. So he stole a coffee maker and
he blew his wad on a deserted island.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, then where's he gonna plug his light into or his Keurig?
I don't know. I don't know if
you have
it was,
electricity in the jail cell.
I guess.
he said it was a big misunderstanding, though. He said that he bought it on a commercial account, and it was just misunderstanding. Like, well,
So it was a misunderstanding. A basketball found its way in there and got taped and sent back.
yeah, they asked him for a comment, and he said he didn't want to talk about it, surprisingly.
Oh, no shit. I wouldn't talk about it either. You seen that law? I don't know if it's a real law firm or whatever, but I saw it on Facebook, and one of the thing is say, shut your fucking mouth. When they ask you questions, shut your fucking mouth. Or something
I don't
like
know
that,
if a
right?
real law firm would tell you that.
Well, I think these were like lawyers for people that they're trying to defend people even if they're not right.
Know your role and shut your mouth. Was The Rock the attorney?
It almost reminded me of like the Call Saul type deal from Breaking Bad.
Never seen it.
Never seen it either.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
Jeez.
What did Jesus ever do to you?
Young Jeezy.
Well, did you guys see that there's a nice snatch in South Florida?
What?
Yeah,
A nice snatch?
They found a
There's
female,
nice snatches all over.
They caught a female python, and
I did see that.
I did see
I
that.
think it was 17 feet long.
And it had babies?
Like
Yes.
90, was it 97 eggs
Yeah,
or something in it?
crazy.
I want to say it was like 70 something.
Yeah, it was a lot.
90 something sound better.
It was
73 eggs, 17 feet, 73 eggs, and it was 140 pounds.
What the hell does this thing eat, people?
I guess.
To
But what,
get that big?
Other pythons.
but what they did was they put transmitters on the male pythons, and that's how they found her because
They find the snake orgies.
The males go look. They go find the female
On the prowl.
Yep. And so these males found the female, and they use the transmitters to track them and to find her, and then that's when they found all the.
See, that's some real detective sleuth shit. Why don't they do that to our, like, human criminals?
Well, I don't think
Maybe
it's
they
that
do.
I don't think it's that easy either. Like, I mean, there's
It
not
sure
like,
is. You arrest somebody that you think's in the trap house, you bring them in, you hit them over the head and knock them out, and then you implant a GPS tracking device in their butthole, and you send them back out on the prowl,
Oh,
bro.
man.
Yeah. And
Oh,
you
I'm
find
glad-
them. You find the trap house.
I'm glad you're not like in the government.
Dude, I've seen so many episodes of Chicago PD. I could catch these people, guaranteed.
But these trappers get paid $8.25. Oh,
What the
I'm
hell?
a snake. I'm a
Leather
snake.
I'm a snake.
I get paid $8.25 an hour to catch snakes.
$8.25.
$8.25 to. Or
25 hours.
$8.
You made $8 in 25 hours? Holy shit.
You get ripped off, man. Ooh, Ric Flair.
Doing Cumberland Farm commercials.
What the fuck's at Cumberland Farm?
You don't know what a Cumberland? You've never been up north.
Yep. So it's $8.25
It's like
an
a
hour,
convenience store.
and
up
then
north.
they get an extra $50 for snakes measuring up to 4 feet,
$50 to go catch a
and
fucking
then
killer.
additional $25 for each foot measured beyond 4 feet.
What's that rodent in like Louisiana, New Orleans? Oh, what is it?
Rodent?
Yes, it's like the big like hogs down here. Oh, what is it?
Prairie dogs?
No,
You talked about having it at your place, I think.
A capybara?
no, those are awesome though.
Chupacabra is what I call it.
No, it's
We had one.
whatever the rodent, like the big time pest rodent down there in Louisiana, New
$200
Orleans.
extra dollars for snakes with
Gators.
eggs.
Alligators.
But like what he said, you get money for the snakes. They cut the tails off these rodents after they kill them, and if you turn the tail into like their fishing game,
Was it a wombat?
no, you get like $5 or $15.
a river rat?
I'll look it up. But that,
I know what he's talking
it's the big
about.
thing
I've
down
seen
there.
it.
It's an
don't.
invasive species, so the government down there is like, we want you guys to kill all these invasive species.
Mexicans.
Bring us the
go ahead.
tail, and we'll
Easy-
give you $15 per
Easy,
tail.
Donald Trump. Jeez.
You didn't let me finish. I was trying to say a Mexican kangaroo.
But yeah, so they probably got paid pretty good because they got $200 for the eggs, and then
Nutria.
Oh, yeah,
Nutra,
Nutra.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
for over 4 feet, they got $50. So that's $250
Nutra
plus 25 feet additional for each foot after 4 feet. So it's 17 feet. So they got 25 times. What's 17 minus 4?
17 minus 4
Uh,
is 9.
13.
13. So 13 times.
9. What?
13 times. 13
I'm
times
looking at numbers
50.
on the TV, and I spit out the right number.
You guys got paid decent for that snake.
How much?
They made enough to
I don't
go to the
remember.
Waffle
13.
House.
All right, so 13 times 50.
13 times
Or no,
50?
no. All right, hold on. You have $200 for a snake with eggs. Okay.
So I got 200.
And then you get a $50 for a snake measuring up to 4 feet. So you get a
$250.
You get a $250 there. Then $25 for each foot after.
Okay.
After 15?
After 4. So
After 4, so
it's 17 minus 4, and then you times that by 25.
What we determined 17 minus 4
13 times 25.
13 times 25.
Plus the 250.
they made $6,825
On that snake?
Nah, that don't
on that
sound right.
snake.
That doesn't sound right.
That's not right.
Well,
There's no way.
it might, because 13 times 50.
We were only at
Or no,
$275.
13 times 25. Hold on. 250.
13 times
10
25, yeah, is
10
325. So it's yeah, you're right.
I was gonna say there ain't no
I was
fucking
like,
way.
they made it out.
They made $575.
All right, so they made
I can't-
$575 on that, plus their hourly wage of $8.25 an hour.
Yeah. I can't tell you what 17 minus 4 is, but I can tell you what no $6,000
Yeah.
is.
I'm about to get in the snake business real quick.
Because you
I'm
said
gonna start releasing those bitches and catching them real quick.
because I wasn't listening to his logic, but he said it's 13 times 50. Like, okay.
I think I probably said that a few times.
So that came out like 6,000 something.
It's just not coming out right. I'm lack of sleep right now.
So I was trying to do basic math. I'm like, 10 times 25 is only 250. I'm like, there ain't no way it's 6,000.
I'm not firing on all cylinders right now.
It's all good.
What's new?
I know.
Man, they can make a bunch of snake skin boots out of those.
Snake skin.
Ben and Jerry's. Did you get the free ice cream on April 9th?
Nope.
No, I
I don't
didn't
even know what the
know
hell
about
Ben
it.
Jerry's is at.
Yeah, it was a free cone day. They're giving out free ice cream. Too
Where-
bad we don't have the podcast earlier in the week.
Where's the closest
Or
Ben and
earlier in the
Jerry's?
day.
Yeah, true. I don't know where Ben and Jerry's is actually.
Does it count if
Another
you-
thing, the Oreos for Game of Thrones came out this week.
Oreos?
The Game of Thrones themed Oreo. I think it was April 8th or April 9th. They popped out. in
I'm
stores.
officially 1 3/4 episodes into Game of Thrones
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
You watch all 1 3/4 episodes at my house.
I have.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
It gets better when you actually know what the hell's going
I was
on.
gonna say there's just a lot of fighting, dragons,
Yep.
and killing and going on.
In the first few seasons, there's a lot of boobies.
It must be good though, because I seen on the news this week that each of the main actors gets paid $500,000.
You know
per
how good it
episode.
is? Last year, 2018, it was the most watched and most pirated TV show.
Was it really? That's I've always
And they didn't
heard
even
about
have a
it.
season last year.
Really?
Yeah. There was 2 years between seasons. So they didn't even have an air a season last year, and it was the most pirated and most watched show last year.
What stopped winter from coming?
Fall.
Winter fell and can't get up.
Jesus Christ, lame.
What is the Night's Watch oath? Crows before hoes. It's pretty true though. They have an oath, but they don't fuck women. It's like one of those like
Gay
you're-
oath?
They
No,
pretty
it's not
much
like
give up
a-
their lives to go up there and protect.
It's like becoming like like not a priest, but it's becoming like
it's like the military.
you're giving up everything.
You protect the wall. You protect the South from beyond the wall,
Border Patrol.
because the White Walkers and the Wildlings are above north of the wall.
What
Yep.
do you call a Lannister girl who can outrun her brothers? A virgin.
Yeah, that's true. The brother and sister bang each other.
That's fucked up.
Mhm.
Not cool, man.
Not cool.
Oh man, there was one about what is Ingrid's nickname for John's penis? The snow cone.
There's no problem.
His last name's Snow.
So these are all Game of Thrones jokes, right?
Yeah, so you're not
That's what
really
I'm
gonna
not
get a lot
getting.
of these.
I watched
yeah.
the show. I'm a diehard Game of Thrones fan, and I have no idea what the hell the answers of these jokes are.
What? All right, so you want to move on?
Sure.
Okay.
Next topic. I found an activity that women should not be involved in.
A lot of these are play on words, by the way. So whenever I read it, it doesn't sound like.
That's cool.
An activity women shouldn't be involved in?
It's a video that's going viral on the internet right now of an activity a woman was participating in.
Jacking off.
What she should not
No.
be. That's not a bad thing for them. They should love themselves. What was they should not be participating in?
Yes.
Well, they should not be participating in pegging.
Voting.
Pegging.
Driving.
Yeah.
Driving and voting. They
Fucking pegging.
pegging.
That was a South Park episode.
I think so. I don't know where I got. Yeah.
Popular for you, John.
It's close.
Woman pegs her friend.
It's close. Axe throwing. Indoor axe throwing.
Oh.
There's a viral video of a woman doing the overhead tomahawk throw. You know how they have to
She
target?
released too late.
No, she released it on point. But rather than the pointy end of the axe hitting the board, I guess the butt end did. So it bounced off and flung over and went right over her head.
No shit.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess it has 126,000 views to date. At the time of me printing this out yesterday.
So the moral of the story is, if you get in a fight with your girlfriend or your wife, give her an axe, because if she throws it at you, it's
Duck.
gonna go back at her.
Bounce off the wall and go right over her head.
Hey, did you guys hear that this mother called the cops because there's a room?
You motherfucker, taking my goddamn thing.
I had the story too. We all had the story.
The name of mine was best. Stop or my mom will shoot.
Mine was the restroom robber.
Mine was Roomba robber or something.
Yeah.
But yours gives it away.
Yeah, well, mine was...
You guys know what city it was in?
Oh, I do.
It was in
Portland,
Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Washington County.
When the fuck Oregon become a city?
Yeah, so she basically called the cops because she thought someone broke into her house. And
She
then
saw the
locked-
shadows.
Locked themselves in her bathroom.
Yeah.
She heard a wrestling noise.
So
in
the
the
cops
bathroom.
came and kicked down her bathroom door to find that there was just a Roomba in there doing its job.
Trapped. Yeah, going from wall to wall. They said it looked like someone was pacing back and
Yeah.
forth in the bathroom.
But you
was
gotta
so
know,
embarrassed.
like, how thick are those walls or that door where you can't hear the Roomba noise? Or how quiet is that Roomba? Because mine's pretty decent. Like, I can hear mine.
Oh,
Or
That's right,
better
I got
yet,
one.
how
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
stupid you got to be thinking a vacuum cleaner
Yeah.
is a person.
How did the Roomba? I guess it must have caught the edge of the door and just like shut
It
it closed.
it probably
or-
came in and then circled back around and hit the back of the door and then
Must
trapped
have.
itself in there. But why would the door be locked though? Or they had to kick the door down.
I don't know if the door was
Did they
locked.
even check
I
the
think,
door handle?
Yeah, I don't think they just didn't want to open the door and be face to face with a robber.
Dude, imagine being that cop though and not knowing what's on the other side of that door. Like, you could open it and it could be like that 80-foot snake that came out of the toilet sitting in there. You don't know
You don't know
what's
in
behind there. It could be that raccoon that was fucking in the woods last week.
That's why I always tell Danielle is
I
like,
thought it was a fish.
even
It was,
though
but it's a raccoon and a
even
squirrel.
though you feel like you're in a safe neighborhood, you always lock your doors behind you because you don't know who's trailing behind you, or you don't know who's been scoping your house out. Even in
Yeah.
like, you don't leave your back door open. So even
Never leave your back door open. Never.
not like leave it wide open, but I'm saying like,
Jesus Christ!
Never leave your back door open.
like, don't leave it unlocked. Even if you are at home and the
Oh,
front
it's
door,
locked.
even if the front door is locked, don't leave the back door unlocked because you never know if someone's trying to come in the back, creep in the back door. You know, there's a bunch of backdoor creepers. Man, you guys have really turned that around. Now that's all I'm thinking about. Backdoor play.
Back door play.
Uh,
When you go home, are you going to try to creep in the back door?
I'm gonna try to creep in the back door, and I won't knock. I'm just pushing it in.
Like a Roomba bandit.
Forced entry.
Damn, it'd be nice if the room would clean up sticky situations.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't.
Speaking of sticky situations, cleaning up sticky situations. Does public have robots?
Publix?
Public?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know
Fuck
about
you.
I don't know if the public do.
Public?
They don't, by the way.
Yeah, they don't.
Publix does not have robots. But
Yeah,
you
they
know,
do. They're called computers.
But you know who does?
Walmart.
Damn right they do.
Winn-Dixie.
Well, that's because
What
we're
kind
not
of-
trying to automate everybody's jobs away.
They're not. They're not. Read this fucking story, John. Don't go, jump to conclusions.
Yep, they're trying to take people's jobs.
Walmart is debuting, which the one here in 98 has one.
A robot?
But the story says they're not debuting until later on this year.
Does it give you a handy in the pantyhose aisle?
If you sweet talk it, it may. But Walmart is debuting robots for the aisles. They'll be sweeping and you know how they have the little thing that you got, the Zamboni looking thing the guy drives, but they have robotic one of those, and they'll scan the shelves as they go by, seeing what needs to be ordered and all that. But your worry, Walmart addressed it, is like, this won't be taking over people's jobs. They will be relocated to jobs where they can actually help the customers rather than cleaning the floors and all that stuff that people don't want to do.
For now, they're going to automate everything. They automate the cashiers, so they're not going to be there at all. they're gonna have.
Sure, get self-checkout.
The next thing they're gonna have is
I don't mind
they're
that.
gonna have robots stocking the shelves. That's the next thing that's gonna happen.
But if you go to the Walmart at 5:30 in the morning, like I do, you'll see the one just driving itself around the store.
Honestly, though, if they had it from the truck, they had something that pulled the load off the truck that
They already
already
do.
knew what it was, but they had a system that took it from the truck, and it literally was like just unloading it items directly from the truck to the shelf.
That'd be
Just
awesome.
Streamline, like when you didn't need anybody.
One of my past jobs, while on the clock, we took the tour of the Yingling Brewery Factory in Tampa.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty cool.
It was, and that one of the things they showed us is like their loading dock in the passenger department. It was all robotic. It was an arm that stacked the kegs. The pallet jacks that drove the pallets onto the trucks was all automated and all that.
Here's
That's
the
pretty
thing.
cool.
Yes, it takes jobs away, but it also creates jobs because now somebody has to be a robotic repairman. Somebody has to be a robotic programmer.
Yeah.
Like, there's other jobs that are created,
It
but
takes away a lot more jobs than it's
entry
creating,
level
though.
type jobs.
When you think about it, at
Yes.
Walmart, how many people working there actually sweep the floor?
Oh yeah, they actually do a
Apparently
good
none.
job.
Well, I mean, in general, maybe 3.
You might, and when the person that you told to do it, you probably told 2 people to do it throughout the day, and probably 1 did a half-ass job.
But like they said, they would have those people working in different departments as a machine.
My God, I need one of them robots at my work because I've swept floors all week.
I need a Walmart, or not a Walmart. I need a lawnmower, one of those.
You didn't even know you had a Burger King in your Walmart, and you
Hey.
shop there weekly.
Why are you turning this towards
Good
me?
point.
Yeah,
Why are
you
you
wanna sit
turning
there
it?
and fucking talk
Because
shit
I
about
used
Publix.
the other
Yeah.
fucking entrance and
I'll be
exit.
damned if you're gonna run Publix in the mud for some robots. Fuck you and your Walmart Burger King.
You don't even know your
You leave
Walmart.
Burger King out of this.
Well, did you know at your local Walmart, the place to go in is the tire center? You can park over there on the side because nobody else does. and
I've gone in there a few
go
times.
right in the
Yeah.
door there.
If I gotta get my
and you
oil
can
and all
check
that.
out there too.
Yeah, if I gotta get my oil, that's what I usually do.
I
That's the
do
only thing I'm
like
getting.
I do like when Burger King tweets back at people and stuff. They're pretty funny too.
clap back.
Clapping back.
I should send them the fucking audio clip of you talking shit about them.
I wasn't really talking. I was talking shit about it. Talking shit. It's more directed towards you. You're the one that didn't fucking notice them.
Shit's getting heated.
A weekly shopper.
Weekly
I swear
show.
that's John's one. That's John's only topic every week is trying to get under my skin.
At least he's not trying to get in your back door.
I know, right?
Under the scanner in the back door.
I got a game for you guys. It's called Alive or Dead, or Dead or Alive, however you want to pronounce it.
Is
I'm a positive guy.
Bon Jovi singing it?
Want it? I'm a positive guy, so I would think it would be alive before dead.
I don't know.
What is this game again?
Either Dead or Alive, or Alive or Dead.
Are we like? Do you got rules for them?
Yeah, are they alive or are they dead?
And who are we talking about?
People.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm assuming these are people that we're probably not going to be privy to because we should know who's alive and dead, right?
well, you would think so, but like you said, there's so much shit that happens. Like we get told fake news sometimes, and sometimes we go to believe it. Like if I were to say, Tupac Shakur,
Dead, or is he?
or is he?
How do you prove that?
What's the
though?
right answer?
I don't know. Technically, he's
There's a
dead.
lot of people that believe he's still alive.
Right, but we would say he was dead.
Okay, so that was a pretty good example.
Okay.
I guess.
We'll start this thing off with my boy Bobby Barker from The Price is Right. Dead or alive?
Alive.
He says alive.
He's alive.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What makes you think that? He's not on Price is Right?
Because I know he's alive.
I seen him on Happy Gilmore like yesterday.
That was like 1992.
really.
You're
I just
right.
watched it.
It was reported that he fell and he bumped his head,
Yep.
and he got medical treatment, and people claim that he died, but he really didn't die.
Nope.
Okay.
He still got those ladies revealing stuff like free cars and stuff in his house.
Free cars.
I do car.
You want a jet ski?
Your game should have been the Showcase Showdown.
Yeah. Here's another one. Alive or dead? Old William / Bill Shatner.
Alive.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know what? You don't know who William Shatner is?
Priceline.
heard him.
He's Priceline guy.
Priceline.
He does spokesman for Priceline.
Priceline commercials.
Priceline
negotiator. Star Wars or Star Trek.
I know him from a kid because we used to watch Rescue 911.
I'm gonna go ahead and say he's
You know what I'm
dead.
Dead guy.
I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a point right here.
You saying dead?
I said alive.
He's alive.
Yeah.
Damn it!
I knew that.
Oh, Bill Shatner. He was on Star Trek. That's what he's mostly known for.
I don't watch that.
Let's see here.
We were listening to Bon Jovi as we're playing this.
I don't even want to watch.
Is Deadliest Catch on?
The next one is going to be Mr. Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin.
Alive.
Alive?
I'm gonna go dead.
Dead, man. He's alive.
They should have been alive and alive and alive.
Morgan Freeman.
Alive.
Alive.
Is anybody dead yet? Jesus.
Cher.
Alive.
Dead.
She's alive. Jackie Chan.
Alive.
He's never dying.
Avril Lavigne.
Alive.
Dead.
Alive. Oh my god. This is terrible. Chumley from Palm Stars.
Alive.
Dead.
He's alive. It was reported.
I know the
he
answer
had
to
a
it, so I'm
heart
giving
attack.
myself the point before he even reveals it.
Where the fuck's the dead people at?
Apparently, there's
It's your
none. Yeah. You gotta list a bunch of alive people.
Michael Jackson.
Dead.
Alive.
Oh my god. This game went. This
I
game
just
went.
seen something on him.
I just watched a Thriller video yesterday.
This game went
He
to
was
shit.
alive and moving well.
Man, it's so hard to set
It is
games
weird.
up.
He was black again.
Yeah.
So
He got a
hard.
sweet tan.
I think I won this game.
Sweet thing, yeah. It's hard to set games up. Now I know how John felt with the sex sounds last week.
There were 2 people that were dead the whole time.
Well, I would have thought Morgan Freeman was dead or Bob Barker. He's old as fucking dirt. But yeah, that's the game. Alive or dead. Apparently, alive is the right answer.
Hey Ross, is your queued up thing
Yep.
hooked up?
It's on the quay.
All right. I'm gonna see him play something. It's not a game.
Connecting to the Airbus 393.
Airbus.
That's what it is, ain't it?
No, I don't
Airport Express.
Airport Express.
think- Mine doesn't say that on mine.
It does.
Nah, mine doesn't.
It's like the Air Jordan 23.
Mine's like base something.
You're connecting to the wrong.
Base station. Airport
like
base
that.
station.
Oh, we got a
How's
commercial.
base spelled? B-A-E.
Always get commercials.
BASS base.
More.
Oh damn.
I love that song.
I don't know.
All right. So, anyways, something tragic happened. It was going down at the Waffle House. I heard.
Going down at the Waffle House.
Is this what you tried to play
It's
last
going
week?
Down.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. This is something
Colt
different.
Ford.
But anyways, so this guy was going around paying for everybody's meals at the Waffle House.
I saw that.
Supposedly, a woman got pissed off because he wasn't paying for her meal. So her boyfriend or guy that she was with got pissed off and started arguing with the guy because he wouldn't pay for their stuff. And the guy walked out to his car and ended up shooting the guy
No.
because he wasn't paying for their meal.
All over
All
a
because
$7
This
meal.
guy was going around paying for everybody's meals and wouldn't pay for their shit.
Where the fuck was this at?
I have it on here.
At a Waffle House.
It was at a
No
Waffle
shit.
House.
I know that. What's the?
I don't want to cut the song off though.
You don't gotta cut it off. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but yeah,
Dude, I want to go to this place and I want to find this guy.
well, he's in jail now.
Well, good. It'd be easy to find.
Waffle House killer. Ross, look him up.
Give me a minute.
It's going down. Found out my old lady been messing around at the Waffle House.
Florida. Happened in Florida.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't got far to go. Road trip this weekend.
You see here.
That's pretty shitty, man. Guys trying to do some good. It'd be kind of like, you know how like you're in the Taco Bell line and the person in front of you pays and it just goes on back.
Yep.
And then
It's like
eventually
that
somebody
one
cuts it
guy-
off.
That one guy that gets
That
mad.
one guy gets the free deal.
Gainesville area.
Oh, yeah, that's right up there by Jenny Springs.
Yep.
Funny, we can go find this guy. We can go tubing down the river. afterwards.
Yeah, it happened at the State Road 33 Waffle House, and as the guy was trying to flee, he tripped over the guy laying out front.
And there was another suspicious guy sitting in the window laughing.
Smiling.
just cheesing.
But isn't that a shame though? You go and try to do something nice, pay
Yep.
for someone's meal, and then someone gets mad because you don't pay for their shit.
That's why I don't give people money. Like the hobos in front of my work ask me every day.
Or in the gym parking lot.
I never had them
I've had-
proposition me in the gym parking lot.
They've propositioned you, hadn't they, in the gym parking lot?
Yeah, I've had people ask me for money all the time.
Yeah.
Does this look like I'm rich? No.
Huh?
Should ya?
Dude, I'll tell you what, the other day, I pulled into the store and this old fella goes, "Hey, buddy." I said, "Yeah, man." He said, "Come here." So I go over there and goes, "Hey, man, I got a 12-pack of Coronas. I will give you." "Okay, for what?" He said, "Well,
Will you bust in your back door?
no." He said, you gotta let me see your dick." I said, "Do what?" He goes, "Yeah, I just want to touch it and pet it, kind of rub it a little bit. And all I gotta tell you is there's some sick son of a bitches in this town.
how are those
Don't fall
Coronas?"
for it. Don't fall for it, okay?"
Those are the most delicious Coronas I've ever had in my life because they were free.
Yeah. Don't fall for it, okay?
You sucked his dick twice? There's 2 Coronas there.
I saw that video the other day. The guy was saying that about Heineken.
Yeah.
And then he's in the video and he's like, "Man, I'll tell you, there's a sick son of a bitch in this world." And he's just sitting there pounding Heinekens as he's talking. And it made me think of it.
Oh man.
But
Yeah,
fuck. If I'm gonna let some dude touch my wiener, it's gonna be more than a 6-pack. I'll tell you that. We're fucking get a keg going.
You have an iPad, John?
I do have an iPad.
Don't give it to your daughter.
I was gonna say Danielle has one.
I don't understand the need for one.
I have one for work, and I really don't use it. And there's an expensive one.
It
like over
actually-
It's like a big
it's like your
phone
phone.
screen,
Yeah,
yeah.
it does the same thing.
Yep.
It's just a bigger screen. It's
But mine has
nicer.
like a keyboard for it and all that.
Oh, fancy, huh?
But don't let your daughter use your iPad
Why not?
because she might lock you out of it for 25 million minutes.
Million?
25 million minutes.
Or nearly a half a century.
How in the fuck's that even possible?
Yeah, I guess she kept on trying the wrong password on it, and it locked him out of it, and it gave him the minutes. It said the iPad's disabled, and it said recommend try accessing again in 25,536,442 minutes, which is 48 and a half years from now. You can try again logging into yours.
Fuck?
There's
Yeah.
no way around that.
There's gotta be.
Can they
something
send it
can
to
do.
Apple?
There's gotta be something Apple can do.
Well, yeah, according to Apple, they experienced the problem and were advised to restore or update their settings through iTunes, and it would let them back in it. But yeah, don't give your daughter your iPad unless you want to use it. You don't want to use
So
it.
and then basically, so if that does happen, you have to basically restore your
Restore
phone to default settings. But I don't
Through
know if
iTunes.
Yeah. So what a process.
Just smash it. Smash it and buy an Android.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
No.
Damn. All right, so we got on this list, Ross. What we got going?
All my shit's done, so it's up to y'all now.
Did you hear about the mad escape from the asylum?
No.
There was a group of 1-year-old toddlers that broke out of the pen at the daycare. No lie. And they got busted walking by the highway.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No one's paying attention to these kids.
It was a group of hardened 1-year-olds.
Hardcore 1-year-olds.
Yeah, they were hardened 1-year-olds. They made it all the way to the highway. They escaped somehow whenever the attendance lady or whatever.
Miss Judy.
Yeah.
Miss Judy's sleeping on the job.
But if you can believe it, the daycare lost its license and they're no longer being
You're
able to
shitting me.
Yeah, Louisiana. It's in Louisiana.
Oh, no
Like,
shit.
I wouldn't be concerned with the cars in Louisiana. I'd be concerned with alligators.
Yeah, you better watch out for those alligators.
Alligator calls get you. But what would you do if like Tori was able to escape her compound during the day and just
She
go
wouldn't
wandering?
be there.
Yeah.
She would not be there. She'd be out real quick.
You'd be owning that damn daycare that's out of business.
Yep. That'd be the Church of John and the daycare.
Mr. John's daycare.
Mr. John's daycare.
Hey, you can see through her shirt a little bit.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, it froze. No, it's perfect. It froze.
She froze, yeah.
She's wearing a white bra under that black shirt.
Yeah, why would she do that? That doesn't make any sense. You're not supposed to wear white under black, or you're not supposed to wear
white after Labor Day.
Yeah, not supposed to wear white after Labor Day.
But when are you supposed to wear white then? Because when
Before Labor Day. When's Labor Day?
But when when does it start before and when's the after?
White shirt and a black bra. You're not supposed to do that either.
I don't know. I wear bras. I don't know.
No,
But
that's a
she's
serious
doing
question.
something. They don't want attention, but she's doing that for attention.
Oh yeah. But seriously, like, when is after and when is before Labor Day? You know what I mean?
Labor Day is Monday, September 2nd. So September 3rd through December 31st, you cannot wear white. But come January 1st to September 1st or September 2nd, you can wear white.
But technically, January and February is still after Labor Day. Do you see my conundrum?
The
here?
new year resets it.
But it's still after Labor Day. It's kind of like this other thing that I come up with. When you put your shoes on in the morning, do you put your left shoe on first or your right shoe? Or do you not even pay attention?
I put my left shoe on first.
I have no fucking clue.
I do too. I put my left shoe on first too. And I always wondered what that meant, and I couldn't really get a clear-cut answer.
It meant you're worried about the wrong fucking shit.
The only thing I could find on this, because every morning, like, I put my left shoe on first, and I found if I put my right shoe on, I just kind of start the day off on the wrong foot. But that wasn't my joke.
Leave the dumb jokes to John.
But it says, it says for the left shoe, for the longest time it was believed that putting your left shoe on was unlucky. The reason for this was the left is considered feminine, and and to place the feminine shoe on first would place women before men. The masculine right side. Another superstition says that if you want to prevent a toothache, put your left shoe on first.
Left shoe on first.
I'll be feminine. I won't have a toothache, and I'll be starting the day off on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
And I'm unlucky if I.
And you're unlucky.
So
that explains it all. That's why we ain't.
Is that why I've been sassy my whole life?
I don't know.
Because I've been putting my left shoe on first.
Yeah, a little feminine.
Yeah, a little sassy.
But I always put my left shoe on first too, and I noticed I caught myself the other day, and I'm like, why do I do that?
It's weird though. It's easier for me to tie my left shoe when I put it on than it is to tie my right. So I think I could hike up my left leg a little bit higher, and I bring it up here to tie it.
I haven't tied shoes in years.
I don't know.
That's weird.
I've turned all my shoes into slip-ons. I cut the shoestrings off and burn them.
I don't do that.
You cut the back side of your shoes so you just slide on in.
I got Crocs.
You made Crocs out of Nikes.
I really tie my shoes too.
So you don't know? You just stick a shoe on. Sometimes it's different.
Dude, most of the time I just slide my feet in and just put my.
Depends on the shoes.
Some days you feel luckier than others.
I do no.
No.
Nope.
I think it's a superstition.
Feel lucky, punk.
I would say more days I'm more up than others, or more down.
I'm lucky I put shoes on when I go to work. If I could wear my slides to work every day.
If I could wear my sweet ass water shoes to work, which I probably could.
Yeah, you could. They look like dress shoes.
But
I would.
I don't want to deal with it.
You don't want to deal with it.
But
if somebody's staring down at their shoes, that means they're not making eye contact with you. You can get them for inappropriate workplace behavior. If
You looking at my dick?
Shoes. Yeah, exactly. That's all
You
you
looking
say.
at my dick?
Yeah.
Freak. You freak. Get the hell out of here. Motherfucker's looking at my dick.
sounds like Ross goes through this quite a
I'm angry
bit.
at work. Hey, I'm not only angry here, guys. I'm angry at work, too.
You looking at my dick?
Motherfucker wouldn't make eye contact with me. He's definitely looking at my dick.
Hey, stop looking at my dick. My eyes up here.
Get the fuck back in your cubicle, Janice.
I'm a man, not a piece of meat.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I wish they would just stop drooling over my dick.
Oh, my zipper's down. No wonder.
Oh, yeah. It was my cocksucker's trapped, and I'm getting a nibble.
It was a piece of TP stuck in my shoe.
Fucking tards.
What about the piece stuck in my shoe?
Did we ever talk about that? The camping episode?
Oh,
No,
Chris?
we didn't.
Yeah, Chris having toilet paper.
Coming out the top of his shorts and he didn't know. And then, yeah, this Nick was
It
like, Chris,
wasn't-
dude, you got
yeah.
TP.
He
And
was
it
in-
was like 6 foot of it, and he pulled out.
But what set it off was he said, "Man, I'm in there and it's hot. Everybody's got steamy showers going on.
Yeah.
The guy next to me is shitting. I'm shitting, and I was in a hurry to get out there." And Nick goes, "How were you in such a big hurry? You left the TP hanging out your shorts? What about the piece hanging out my shorts?" And he grabs it and he just pulls out a
It was
wad.
like 6 foot long, and luckily it had no doo-doo marks on it. He was like, well, that's embarrassing.
That show's funny. Literally. It was like 6 foot long. I was like, holy shit.
That's what she said.
Like, how do you do that?
I don't know how you don't notice that.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's seriously, I think, the reason why I take the shit tickets and line up 2 of them and fold them and then line them up because I
So you don't
can't
have to
never
worry
have
about
them. Yeah.
Speaking of that, one of the guys at work, well, somebody at work, I was in there at the urinal, and someone went in the stall, and I heard them. They pulled out one of them shit tickets out of the thing on the wall that holds them.
The ass gaskets.
Yeah, looks like
See?
that. Yeah,
a
looks like
real
the
thing.
cowboy hat.
Yep.
But it made that sound as he pulled it out.
It's a horseshoe for your ass.
You remember when you used to have to go to the doctor as a kid, and they used to have like that wax paper that they pulled over the little bench thing you had to lay
Oh,
on?
yeah.
That's what it sounded like when you pulled it out of the wall. Yeah.
Yep. I didn't know they still had that. I hadn't seen them in a while.
I've never used them.
They're weird, like, 'cause they stick to your ass and you slide around.
And then
like,
you gotta pull it off your ass, which defeats the purpose of.
It's very uncomfortable. And then what's really weird is when your ass sticks to it and you go to hike your leg to get a wipe in, and then that gets in the way.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then you can't get it off. Like, it's a bad deal, bro. Like, don't do it.
One of the worst is though when you're wiping, your finger slips through the toilet paper.
You just
You
get,
get like a little doo-doo mark on your finger or something.
Have you ever like went down there to wipe and the tips of your finger skimmed in the water?
yeah,
Yeah.
knuckles dragged.
Yeah. I haven't gotten knuckles deep. Just the tips of my fingers. I'm like, oh man, I just wiped that shit on the wall.
Because, you know, you go under and it's like tips and then knuckles.
Do you ever have to rest
I don't
your...
fucking scoop. Like a fucking backhoe.
It's like a backhoe. It's like a caterpillar backhoe.
Do you guys
Move this over here. I'm gonna move this over here.
do you guys
Sometimes
have
you get
to,
a scoop of mud.
when you take a shit, do you
I
guys
hit
have
pay
to
dirt.
It's gross. That is so nasty. I could not imagine wiping to take a shit and then rubbing my hand through my shit to go wipe my ass.
No, that would be a bad day right there.
Oh my god.
Go big or go home.
I was gonna say, do you guys have you ever, whenever you take a shit, do you have to rest your penis on the toilet seat so it doesn't touch the water?
Like the front of it or the side? Do you like tuck it under your leg or what?
Yeah, it's the tip, you know.
I put it on my lap. I just put it on my lap.
I just squeeze my legs
man,
together.
yeah,
I squeeze
we
my
all
legs
have
together.
that
I squeeze my legs together and let it stick out the top.
Oh yeah, man. We all have that problem, don't we?
Well,
I just hold it in my hand.
it depends. Because if you're on one of them short shitters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the bowl.
Yeah. Yes.
Where it's got high water
You
levels.
find-
Your
You-
tip
you-
does hit
yeah.
the front of the bowl.
You find yourself like pushing, like scooting back on the seat, then you're like way back there, and you're like, is my asshole above it's still above, like in the hole, or is it hiked up on the seat? So yeah.
Like some of these toilets are made
Yes.
for like friggin' 2-year-olds.
Yep.
It's disgusting.
And then you get some of them that are so long that it is no problem.
You just have to be careful where your tips go.
That's what we need to invent. We need to
Dude
invent
problems.
a toilet. We need to invent a toilet that has a
That's a cock
compartment.
holster. That's a cock holster.
It has a little wax piece of paper you put down in the slot for your dick.
No, you sit down and there's like this little paddle that engages. It goes toing, and it comes up and it cups your balls.
And then when you gotta pee when you're pooping, the lever goes down so it goes in the toilet.
No, it has a hole in the bottom.
yeah,
So,
it
yeah.
just funnels it and directs
Yeah,
it.
it's like a gas funnel, like an oil funnel.
My God, we're geniuses.
Yep.
I
Google
bet,
that, see if that's available yet.
I bet it's on the space shuttle already.
Yeah.
They
Well,
probably got something in it.
they piss and shit in shop vacs and shit.
And so they hook a vacuum cleaner up to the holes.
That'd be interesting. Oh man.
Imagine if some prankster shut the vacuum off half stroke in between a poop.
Oh, it's overflowing! God damn it!
And it shoves it back the other way.
Oh, no.
Like, oh, come on, man. It just blows up on your ass.
It's like a soft serve ice cream machine.
Where your penis touches your poop. That'd be nasty. Never happened to me though.
Today, anyway.
From what I hear, that could be nasty.
It's gross.
Oh, so I seen this one thing. It was like, Dad, why is my sister's name Rose? And then he goes, because your mother loves roses.
Yeah.
And he goes, thanks, Dad. And he goes, no
No
problem,
problem, BJ.
no problem, BJ.
I heard that one.
Oh, thought that was so funny. Thanks for finishing that, Ross.
Yeah.
I saw it on Facebook.
Me too.
My dad told that joke a few years ago, I think.
Oh, your dad's the one who sent it in Messenger.
He
That's
probably
what it was.
did. Yeah, you're probably right.
My next topic. How fat's your cat?
I used to have a fat cat. Her name was Maya. She was like 18 pounds. She's big.
Oh, this
Her
cat.
belly dragged the ground.
I've had a cat it was a good 20 pounds. It was a big black cat. But
Oh, yeah, the one that kept impregnating every cat
yeah,
in the
he was
neighborhood.
a monster cat.
Like a fucking
Ross,
jaguar.
Ross got some pretty fat cats.
Dude, you guys want to check out my cat? I don't know how. I've never weighed my cat, so I don't know how much they weigh.
I'm assuming mine was a good 20 pounds. It was a heavy. I think it was heavier than Maya. She looked bigger, but like what thicker. But he was like, he was still bigger. He was a fat.
My
fucking
cat was so fucking fat that it would lay down in front of the food feeder, the
just
automatic
eat.
feeder, and just sit there and eat and eat.
That's how
and
my
eat
brother's
and
cat
eat
was.
And never leave.
Yep.
We had to end up taking it away.
Yeah, this cat didn't really do that, but he was about the size of Jenny.
Oh,
he was
jeez.
a big ass fucking cat.
My God, 40 pounds?
He looked like a 40-pound cat. But this cat right here, this is where my story's going. This cat is 41 pounds and needs a home. It's
41 pounds?
It's a 5-year-old male cat in New York City, and it's 41 cats, and they need someone to adopt it.
And help it lose weight.
What's his name, Skinny?
Well, that's why it needs someone to adopt it, because it ate the person out of house and home.
Oh, no kidding.
I did see there's a dog up for adoption or something like that was like 147 pounds, and it was like a golden retriever.
Jeez. That's a big one. Like, how do dogs get there? They just, I can't even talk. The owners just feel so sorry that just keep feeding them.
Well, some people, like I have my cats, like for their dogs, they have like the automatic feeders and all that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I give them a cup
You
of
get
food
your
in the
ration.
morning. Yeah, a cup of
get
food in
your
the morning
ration.
and a cup of food in the evening.
That's the same way I do our dogs.
Or when I get home from work. Like my parents' dogs, they just sit there. They have like the big bowl that they just eat out of whenever they want, and their dogs are fat as shit.
My dog has a problem eating. Like, the male dog, no problem. Like, he sees it, he eats it. The girl dog, my dog, she'll go there and she'll stand and she'll just look at it. She won't eat it.
That's how my sister's dog here that I have.
I gotta take my foot and like hit the bowl and play games like I'm gonna get it, and she'll snap at me and then she'll start eating it. So I don't get it. It's
My
the only way
sister's
she'll
dog, if I'm not sitting on the couch watching TV, he won't eat out of his bowl. He'll go in there, take a bite or two, come in, see where I'm at, go back in, eat more. But if I'm in here, like working on my computer and the food's out there,
Won't eat.
he'll stand there at the door until I go and sit on the couch.
Wonder why.
He's dumber than a box of hammers, that's why.
Will you guys see Amazon's listening to all of our conversations?
Yeah, through
Not ours.
Alexa.
Well, you don't have one.
I don't have one, nope.
I don't have one either.
Well, they're listening to me at my house.
Does
You
it
have
need-
one?
Yeah, I have Alexa.
Do you?
Mhm.
I've never known that.
They're listening to you and your wife listen to Queen all day?
Yeah, well, she's asking her to play it.
I've
But-
never known y'all had an Alexa.
We haven't had it very long. We've only had it for a couple months. We got it when we moved into the new house, and it hasn't even, it's only been a few months.
I'm too poor having Alexa.
It was during Christmas, or might have been right after Christmas.
Y'all order shit and use all the capabilities of it, or what do y'all
well,
use it for?
She has, I mean, we use it, we have all our stuff, and we don't order anything off of it yet.
It links to your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
And when you tell it to do something, it triggers your phone to do an app.
Like I have the Nest with my
Mhm.
thermostat. Yep. I can say, hey Alexa, tell me what time, or tell me the temperature, and it tells me the temperature. I say, hey, can you Alexa turn up the temperature to this, and it turns it up.
Ah.
So if I
Fancy.
had smart lights, say let's say Alexa turn the light on, Alexa turn it this, do
So would you say that your Alexa is replacing like a maid?
that. I don't have a maid, so
He is the maid.
yeah, it's actually could save me time if I use it all the way right. Like
Alexa, sweep the floors.
there's a lot of things
Yeah.
like we could order, say, hey Alexa, order us a 12-pack of paper towels, and you can it would do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it says reorder the protein that I ordered, and
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the commercials for it.
there's a lot of cool stuff it can do.
They download all the apps that are Alexa compatible.
Compatible.
You sync them up, and then it all works together.
I think you say, Alexa, play. Like, people are listening probably right now, and all their fucking Alexas are going nuts and doing shit. Like, you say, Alexa, play the Born Stupid Show. And then through the app, you might have it set, all right, when I say that, play it on the Podbean app or whatever.
Yeah. Alexa, pull up PornTube.
Yep.
Alexa, play Born Stupid Show, Fish Fucking in the Woods. Is that what the name was?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was.
That was a pretty funny one.
It was classic.
I enjoyed that.
We need to go camping again.
We can go soon. Just tell me when.
I like camping a lot.
Did you guys see the first picture of the black hole?
Yep.
That was pretty badass.
Yeah.
It took a long time, I guess.
They said it was,
They captured it, though.
It's 53 million light years away from Earth.
but around the world, they were somehow, it took them a lot of time to figure it out. 6, maybe 8, I think, microscopes around the world, all linked together to pretty much form one giant microscope.
Really?
That's how they got the image.
The power of all those microscopes put together pretty much formed one giant microscope.
It is
So-
freaking massive.
So
though.
what happens if you enter a black hole? Like, you go to a different dimension?
I'm not sure. Basically, they say you're not coming back though. They're not sure where you go, what happens. They're
Dude.
not sure if the pool itself just disintegrates you and you just pretty much disappear. Like it's pulling, like it just pulls in light and everything. Like it's pretty crazy.
I had some tweets here about the black hole I was going to read, but
That's something
they
that
pretty much had the
blows-
facts on it.
Yeah, I want to know because
Yeah.
like, space is really mind-blowing when you think about it. Like,
But this project itself cost 50 million to 60 million.
wow.
So it's pretty damn expensive.
When you think about how big space is, we're really small.
Yeah, they say basically black hole would rip you apart, or the theory is it would rip you apart, or someone could technically, because it's so big, they could fall into it and not be torn to pieces, but you would never be seen again.
Right here. The black spot on the image that you saw is larger in diameter than our whole solar system. It weighs more than our galaxy. Its halo is matter literally being ripped apart and accelerated to near light speed as it disappears, forever into a gravitational prison from which there is no escape. The image exists because hundreds of awesome nerds figured out a way to combine machines located all over the world to make one giant telescope. Oh shit. Whose lens is effectively the size of our planet. Powerful enough to see into the heart of a distant galaxy, exposing an enormous black hole.
That's crazy, man. It's really mind-boggling.
But yeah, it took over 2 years for them to put these images together.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy carried on saying, this accomplishment floors me with the incredible beauty and the terrifying scale that ferocity of our universe. It reminds me that we're incredibly, specially small.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
On
saying.
the,
Like,
on the scale of everything, we're small.
we could be like Horton Hears a Who.
They
Like,
say
that small.
this is 53 million light years away from Earth.
Mhm.
1 light year is 5.9 trillion miles away, and it's 53 of those.
Yeah, light moves really fast, so that's how fast light moves in a year,
So it's
right?
like 50,
Yes.
50 trillion, 53 trillion.
It's 5.9 trillion miles is 1
Yeah.
light year.
in a year.
5.9 trillion miles is 1 light year, and it's 53 million light years away. So that's what's between here and whatever, and there's no telling what else is out there.
Oh,
3
yeah.
billion, 127 million light years.
Yeah.
You know what I really have a hard time wrapping my head around? Everything has an ending point except space. Where the fuck does space end?
Well,
Exactly.
that could be the ending point as
No.
it could literally could be it.
But what's outside of that?
But there could be nothing.
You know what I mean?
That's what pisses me off about people who said we're the only living. There's
Oh,
no.
that's-
How the fuck do you know there's no aliens?
You're
or-
naive to think
yeah,
that
we can
we're
only
it.
see as far as our technology shows.
We
us.
could be an experiment, like in somebody's basement.
There could be a world out there 10 times bigger than our world, and they had all their satellites put together, and they can see through the black hole to us, to the black hole on the other side that we haven't discovered yet.
It's
Yeah.
true. It really is crazy.
It could be like a little mirror or one-sided mirror where they can see everything we're doing.
Is it the police glass?
We look out, we see a black hole that's gonna suck us in. So we're like, hell no, stay the hell away from that thing.
It was Earth. Earth did it.
Earth.
They're guilty.
The thing is like, there's no one in our lifetime that's gonna get there, not unless something from an outside source or comes in.
I'm still waiting for somebody in my lifetime to go to Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that ain't happened yet.
Have
Fucking Matt Damon did.
Oh yeah, you're right. Have y'all seen the video?
He made potatoes.
I'll have to find it and send it to y'all, or I'll post it to our
Wait.
Facebook page, bornstupidshow.com.
Nobody's been
Or,
to
no.
Mars?
No, not yet.
I could have sworn.
What?
They put a rover on there or something.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've
I'll
had
post it on
images
our
there.
Facebook page after I find it again. There's a video someone made out there, because you know how like when the sun's going down or the sun's coming up, you can still see the moon in the sky. They
Sounds like the start of a country film.
they made a video showing all the other planets, what it looked like if we saw those planets in the sky
Oh yeah.
compared to the size they are of the moon. And I want to say Jupiter, I think, was the biggest one out of all of them. It's just it looks small because it's like one of the furthest ones away.
Yeah. It's got rings around it.
Yep.
That itself is pretty cool.
The rings?
How do you get rings around a planet?
I don't know, like the ones around Uranus.
It's just weird.
It is.
So, you guys see all the BS between Antonio Brown and Juju?
Yes, see.
Oh, it's right
They're
here.
A lot
beefing.
of players, man.
They're beefing, dog.
A lot of players don't like Antonio Brown now.
Yeah, a lot of like people lost mad respect for him because I guess he come out with another tweet after he thought it was over, basically putting Juju on blast from
Reaching out.
Yeah, for reaching out, and they're like, "What's
This is that video I was just talking about.
He's showing
What other
some
planet?
moon.
How big other planets are compared to the moon? Because that's the moon in the sky, and then they're gonna bring up the other planets one at a time. How big they would be in our sky at the same distance the moon is. Boom, Mars.
Mars.
It's
Mars.
bigger than the moon, at the same distance away.
Mars looks like the moon."
The crazy thing is this traffic isn't seeing these planets pop
Right.
up.
Boom, Venus,
Venus.
bigger than Mars, at the same distance from the moon.
Next, your penis.
Boom, Uranus,
Neptune.
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 That's what we would
I
see
knew that
if
one
they were
too.
where the
If
moon's at.
if those planets were as close to us as the moon is, that's the size they'd be in our sky.
Uranus.
Just wait till it gets to fucking like Saturn or Jupiter, I think it is.
They're big planets. It's the gassy planet.
Whoa.
That's Jupiter.
That's crazy.
And that's not even the biggest one.
Man.
I think Neptune is the biggest one.
It is about to be out of the picture here.
See, the
Somebody had a
whole-
lot of time on their hands to put this video together.
There's got to be something else out there.
Holy cow.
That'd be insane if you woke up and saw that every day.
That would be nuts.
And just think about all the different colors and stuff that I'd put off.
It'd be quite exhilarating.
That was the last one.
What about Pluto?
It depends on the year if it's a fucking planet or not. They can't make up their goddamn mind.
Well, it's out there. They
Well,
know
yeah,
it
I was gonna
is.
say the fact that it's out there.
Where's the asteroid that Harry Stamper blew up?
Well, it's true. It's split.
Yep. That was 2 planets.
That was the fork in the road to Earth.
So, one of my last topics, this doctor, I guess he lost 125 pounds intermittent fasting.
Did he really?
Yeah, and he lost it in a pretty quick amount of time. Basically, what happened was his sister got cancer or whatever, and he started binge eating, and he was like, I don't know if she died or whatever. I was kind of skimming through it, but basically, he realized that she didn't have any control over her health, and he did, so it kind of motivated him, and he was basically pretty much the same shit we talk about. He just
125
didn't
pounds.
eat breakfast, and he ate from 12 o'clock to 8, and that was
That's
his
what I do.
window. And all
I do
he did,
11:30 to 7:30.
he basically just watched what he ate peanuts and healthy stuff, removed a lot of the carbs and pastas and stuff that he was eating. He basically just ate healthier and had salads and steak, like protein stuff like that, but he didn't have the carbs, the sugars. He wasn't eating ice cream and cakes and stuff like that all the time, but pretty much the same shit we were talking about, the intermittent fasting. It does a lot for you. It gives your body time to burn off all that shit that you had the day before or the day
Makes you
before
tired
that.
too.
Not me.
Yeah.
Dude,
Me it does. I've been
I'm
doing it for a
so
month now, and
Much more,
I don't feel
I'm
tired.
so much more awake whenever I've been doing
I
it.
have the reverse effect.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe, like I said, once you get through it.
yeah, it takes a while for you to adjust to it.
Like I said, I've always heard that it takes, I think, 21 or 31 days for your body to adjust and learn a new habit or to form a habit.
Yeah. Well, I know just getting used to being hungry the first 2 weeks maybe, because the first thing I used to do is wake up and drink a protein shake.
Yeah.
Well, now that's got to a point where I'm not hungry at all, and part of it's your stomach shrank, so it's not as big and it's not as full.
Yeah.
So
That was girthy.
yeah, and like now I eat a little bit and I'm stuffed. So
See, I get into that, and then like tonight we had Chinese.
You down that bitch.
I ate my whole fucking bucket plus the egg roll. Look over, and y'all didn't even eat half. Like,
yeah,
And I'm fat. I didn't even eat all mine.
yeah. Well, that's your body saying.
What, you just call me fat?
No, I didn't.
I'm like, I'm fat. And I didn't even. You're like, yeah.
I know.
that's
roll
my
with it.
problem. Like, I eat like that a lot. Like,
You eat whole boxes of chicken on the way
I do
home.
whole boxes of chicken. Like,
But
if it weren't for that shit, I might be able to
I-
have a six pack.
part of it though, I think is your body you need it. Like, I don't know, you can't do it all the time, but every now and
I
then.
did the same thing last night. I had a whole box of family-sized jambalaya, and I used a whole sausage in it.
You got to cut
You ate it
off.
all?
I ate it all. I did. I tried to eat half and save the other half for lunch, but I was starving.
What's the rest of the family going to eat? Out of the family size.
I am the family. So, technically, I got the right size then.
I did like that thing that I saw. I don't know if it was you that shared it, but it was a cat with a tag on it that says,
Yeah.
"I'm not lost. Fuck off."
Yeah.
My mom even liked that.
That shit was funny.
There's one I shared a few weeks ago. It was a dog tag. This is I'm not lost. I'm out looking for bitches.
That's funny.
That's a cool ass tag, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm gonna finish it with this. If y'all are done or almost done,
I'm done.
I had a little tribute
Tribute.
since it's the last day or the last week before the Game of Thrones. It's not really exactly what I wanted, but
Tribute.
Great.
it won't. You don't have to listen to the whole thing either. It's just one of my favorite characters.
Fuck the king.
The Hound.
Fuck the king.
I want these people executed!
I want the same for you. Any of these flaming fucking arrows come near me, I'll strangle you with your own guts.
Dumb
Any
cunts.
man dies with a clean sword, I'll rape his fucking corpse. Fuck the water. Bring me wine. Eat shit, dwarf. Fuck the king's guard. Fuck the city. Fuck the king.
Haven't heard no cunts yet.
No, I haven't either.
Thoris. The fuck you doing here? What in seven hells are you doing with the Stark bitch? You look like a bunch of swineherds. What are you doing? Leading a mob of peasants. You want to cut my throat? Get on with it! Looks like the god likes me more
He's one of my
than
favorite
you.
characters.
Oh, he is my favorite.
I started off
Piss
not
on
really
that.
liking
They're
him,
nothing
but
but thieves. and
You're not
pride
scaring
arching
anybody with
up
that
those
top
hairs
knot.
up your
You
arse.
can't let him
Dumb
go. He's
cunt.
a murderer. He's guilty.
Fuck Joffrey. Fuck the queen. So quit trying to bash my skull in. We might just make it there in time for the wedding.
where's all the cunts at?
He'd kill you
I
with
know.
his little finger.
That him?
He should have just played a bunch of cunt
Good.
clips.
He says cunt in the show
Closest
so
you've
much
been to family since
on
you
his
were
own.
18.
And the show
Snipped your
people, the
daddy's
showrunners,
neck. After I sell
keep
you
asking
to
him,
her,
you know,
you
quit
shall have enough
using
left
cunt
over
so
to
much,
buy
and
you
he
that
refuses
much
to.
from us.
Really?
That's not even part of the script.
Yeah.
What she named your sword?
Lots of people name their swords.
He just ad libs and throws them in.
Yeah, he just said they're
Fuck
cunts,
the
dude.
king. I understand that if any more words come pouring out your cunt mouth,
Jeez.
I'm gonna have to eat every fucking chicken in this room.
He murders them and then eats his chicken.
This is my land.
If I'm standing on it, it's my land.
We asked the maiden to protect Sally's virtue and keep her from the clutches
Badass
of depravity.
motherfucker right
You got
there.
to do all seven of the fuckers.
Father!
How can a man
That's
not
almost like a
keep
2
Alan
Chains
Stone?
quote where he's like, I'm the
I do
realest
know it.
motherfucking, or you're the
Weak.
realest motherfucking
Can't
breathing
protect
when I
himself.
hold my breath.
They'll both be dead come winter. How many stars they got to behead before you figure it out? Would you shut up? And tell him to shut the fuck up so I can get some sleep.
You need to put that soundbite, and whenever I say something stupid, you be like, "Will you shut the fuck up?"
No one's gonna kill me.
When you're done with that, I got a good sound clip right here from him.
That's no way to fight.
It's not fighting. It's water dancing.
Dancing? Maybe you ought to put on a dress. Who taught you that shite? I bet his hair's greasier than Joffrey's cunt. Any boy whore with a sword could beat 3 men in trot.
Syria didn't have a sword. Or armor, just a stick.
The greatest swordsman ever lived didn't have a sword. Dead like all the rest of your friends. The fuck you doing? There's a price on your head. Yes, that's what the king does when you tell him to fuck off. Fucking whore. Thanks to you, I'm a walking bag of silver anywhere the Lannisters hold sway. Family, honor, all that horse shit. It's all you lords and ladies ever talk about. Go on, Brienne of fucking Tarth. Tell me that's not Lannister gold. There's no safety, you dumb bitch.
This guy hates life.
He's great.
It's Ross.
Yeah.
He is Ross.
I
like
shared
back
that
in the
picture
day.
on Facebook the other day. It was like me at work when I think I'm in a great mood. There's a picture of the fucking hound. Like,
Drop that arrow, you bloody girl. Tougher girls than you have tried to kill me. Bunch of nances. Lots of horrible shit in this world gets done for something larger than ourselves.
how far into it are you?
I'm
You've got real powerful
it's-
magic to
I'm
figure
almost
that
done.
out. Did the Lord of Light whisper that in your ear? It's snowing, Thoris. It's windy.
This was last season.
It's gonna be a cold night.
Dumb cunt.
You want some rum? Don't like that shit, it's too sweet. I'll tell you what doesn't scare me.
Your top knot.
Bald cocksuckers like you. You think you're fooling anyone with that top knot?
Cunt.
Bald cunt. And I always thought you were dull as dirt. He wants me alive. If he's so all-powerful, why doesn't he just tell you what the fuck he wants? It's my fucking luck I end up with a band of fire worshippers.
Almost seems like divine justice.
Fuck.
There's no divine justice, you dumb cunt. If there was, you'd be dead.
The Lord of Light.
For fuck's sake, will you shut your hole? Are we coming with you or not?
You're the one they call the dog.
Fuck off.
Oh,
I don't give 2 shits about wildlings. It's gingers I hate.
that was the clip I was
Point
gonna
the
play.
fucking finger at me. Will you fuck off? You want to suck my dick, is that it?
Dick.
Dick.
Cock.
Dick.
I like Dick.
I like it.
Bet you do. You know that? You're with Brienne.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
But I see the way she looks at me.
She look at you.
Like she wants to carve out your
She wants
liver.
to carve you up and eat your liver.
You do know her.
You do know her.
You've met. How did a mad fucker like you live this long?
You gonna kill him?
Clegane.
I hope the fuck not.
Fucking hope not.
I love that guy.
That guy needs a big cup of
want to
coffee
see
and a hug.
Yeah, the other one I wanted to see was the Braun one, but I didn't get to it. Braun is funny as fuck too. He's not as funny as the Hound though.
Oh, the Hound's
Hound
great.
dude, when he killed the little boy, the butcher's son or
Yeah.
whatever, I was like, come the fuck on, man. But he was just doing what he was told,
Yep.
and he's a straight killer. Like
The first 2 seasons, they tried to portray him as a villain, but he was actually just a good guy.
he was just doing his job,
Yeah.
just doing what the fuck he's told. And then
Him
he
and Jamie
realized-
Lannister, for a while, they tried to portray him as villains, but they're actually good guys trying to do the right
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
So should we wrap this bitch up?
Great fucking show. I can't wait till fucking Sunday. Now I'm hyped up. I was tired as fuck, and now I'm ready to watch some Game of Thrones. All right. All right, take a chill pill.
Till next week. Today was, I didn't say it at the beginning, April 11th.
Yep.
We didn't, did you?
Did not.
We're too flustered about that fucking Chinese.
Fucking Chinese.
In an hour and 7 minutes, it'll be April 12th.
Wang Hong Zhang here.
Will Hung John.
And then...
Shit.
Oh, thanks again for listening. We got a red koozies this week, so.
That's right.
Oh man, we're moving. We're keeping it moving.
moving up in the world.
Trying.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Later.
See y'all next week.